say it again, because I don't think that it's grievous to say the same thing. He loosed tonight because he will loose us. And for all our sexual I need you to understand, you're still in the recovery room. Just come out the operating room. And some of y'all you about to bring back in the operating room. There were some complications that had happened after they brought you out because your mind would not allow your body to rest, because you were focused too much on the surgery that had been taking place and the hurt and the pain too much in your back, so it caused you to do some internal bleeding. Just that the Holy Ghost is present tonight. He'll be going in just a second. I just need to let him do what he needs to do. Because some of y'all going back into the OR. They got to recut in the place where they cut the first time. You were tugging on the incision. You moved when you were supposed to be still. You jumped when you were supposed to stand. You ran when you should have been walking. Y'all pray with me tonight. Oh, I know the Holy Ghost moving tonight. Y'all pray with me tonight. And you're back in recovery. There are others of you are back in the OR. They had to call in 3 or 4 more specialists to come in. Because the specialists that had started the surgery, had finished the surgery, had done a well-done job. Now there are some complications in the area, so they had to sit down with the council and now decide the plan of approach. Hey, Holy Ghost. Look at the triune God. Look at the head and the host getting together and they saying, look at here, I know they're messed up. I know man went outside of our divine order. People went outside of our divine will. They were stuck outside of our divine alignment. They're not operating in our divine assignment. And we got to know to try to speak with our divine authority. We need to sit down and we need to talk. They had to go into counseling session themselves and decide how they were going to work. Come on, y'all. Wow. God, look at the heavenly host sitting down together. The heavenly host they say, now look at here. Now I know he created them. Know he spoke it. They got our thoughts and they're trying to outthink us. Come on, God. They think they're more than us. And just because their thoughts have now came to a place of creativeness, they created, but I allow them to create because I created the thoughts in their mind and give them the ability to come up with the thought, to speak the thought, and begin to know how to put the thought together. I love how God prepares some things sometimes. I love how he do some things sometimes. I love how he just got to put some of us that he can handle the process of going through and the process of being able to be dealt with so that you know how to publicly display. See, you done something in the flesh and you want to handle the things you've done in the flesh by the flesh. And that's why the flesh keeps messing up the flesh. God ain't getting no glory out of it. And that's why you still in the shape and position you in. Because instead of now going back and handling it the way that God would have handled it from the beginning for you, you chose not to submit to God, but you submitted to yourself. When you submit to yourself, you committed to yourself. When you committed to yourself, you committed to doing the thing that will condemn yourself. And now God that does not condemn and you asking for forgiveness to set it back in the rightful order, you still have committed to yourself. Well, boy, you still see what I'm saying there. And I ain't seeing it by myself, so I ain't crazy. And that's all I did before I was crazy. I'm crazy enough. I'm foolish enough, Paul said, to preach this gospel. Well, I know I ain't right, but guess what? God showed how to set you right. And if you let him set you right, he'll fix you right. Fix you right, but you'll start living right. right, Jesus. All right. Look at the council, because here now they had to go get 3 other doctors to the main doctor that was the main specialist on this. And look at them sitting down conferring one with the other. And they said, Bill, now you know I went in and I removed the gallbladder. And while removing the gallbladder, I had to take a portion of the liver. And after taking a portion of the liver, the spleen, we found out that it had an infection in the spleen. So I had to remove the spleen while I was there. And I'm on the surgery should have lasted over an hour, but we ended up being in surgery for 7.5 hours. But see now, Bill, I gave them what was needed, and the anesthesiologist gave them the proper medication to bring them to observation. But somewhere in the process, Bill, I can't figure out, man. I'm not sure. Bill, I don't know. Well, Bob, I hear what you're saying there. I brought Michael on, and John is here with me. And we're going to confer on the state for a moment so that we can best get the patient to where they'll stay alive. But we really got to stabilize. See, sometimes God got to spiritually stabilize you.
Come on. Jesus, thank you, Jesus.
That stabilization comes when He put you in your holding place and you think you're all alone.
That's right. Yes.
Because see, when you in a sedated state, technically you alone. You by yourself, and ain't nobody there. You can't really tell if anybody around.
Right.
So they sat down. Bob and Bill and Mike and John, and they conferred. But look at that. God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit, they sitting down and they're conferring, and the angels are steady bowing, they're steady worshiping. And look at Michael the Archangel, look at Gabriel the Archangel, look at Raphael the Archangel, and they're conferring together. They're like, okay, well, whatever you tell us to do, we're going to do it. And look at the seraphim and the cherubim, look at how they're flying around the throne, and look how they're glorifying God, because God didn't know what to do. He wanted to make sure that he was set in and to come back and do it again. So look at Bob, Bill, Mike, and John sitting there outside the OR while you are sedated in a comatose state because they had to induce a coma. The only way they can get you settled down because your mind was running too fast and your soul didn't want to sit still and it went out into what the Spirit had to say while your body was trying to rest and recover from the Sabbath. Oh, y'all. So, if y'all ain't catch it, that's God's alignment. If y'all ain't catch it, y'all get it in a minute. So look at God from the foundation of the world. The heavenly council sat down to get us to the place that even if along the way after He set the stage, look at the Lamb. Jesus said, Daddy, I already died. I was already killed. I already shed my blood. And He said, well, that's going to come into play, but before we can set it in the ring, we got to put some things back together. We got to give Him something that he wouldn't normally have. And there will come a time that I'm going to need you to take off your omnipresence. I'm going to need you to take off your omniscience. I'm going to need you to take off your power. I'm going to need you to take off your glory. But before I'm going to give them the opportunity. I'm going to give them a standard whereby to live. I'm going to give them some governing rules to put themselves in a place and position. I'm going to place my Father within them. And even though they may walk away every now and then, those that really love me, those that really want to be with me, those that really want to live life, I'm going to tug on their spirit, man. They may not understand what's going on. But they'll know that it's me moving them. Those that really want to be in my presence, they gonna fight. They'll really get into my presence.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
So, let me back up to verse 33 of Romans chapter 8. And then we're gonna let the Holy Ghost go on and run some more. I'm listening, y'all. I ain't took over yet. He's still in charge, but I need to set some things in play. Because some of y'all got a letter. Y'all mind if I move this tonight? I've been feeling restricted. So y'all mind if I do that out my way tonight?
My soul need to eat.
That's right. It's a feast tonight too. Thank you, Jesus.
Let me help y'all. Those of you that are listening and that can hear, That's a 16-year-old child that says his soul need to be fed. Shirley Caesar, I believe it was, sung the song, or one of them ladies sung the song, I don't want no peanut butter and jelly. I just want my soul to be fed. And being around this young man for some time now, this boy can eat in the natural. And the young man said, look here, I need my soul fed. Boy, that soul fed. See, I told y'all the old preachers used to say amen, and say, it's like saying sickle to the dog when you say amen to the preacher. But when it make me feel like God getting ready to sing it, that boy just say, I need my soul.
Yes, right. Yes. Come on. Yes, God. Thank you, Lord.
So tonight, Paul said these words here. Who shall lay anything? Look at the word. And y'all do know the definition of any. It includes all things. Anything you can conspire, write up, think up. I hear you, Holy Ghost. Some of y'all got your letter. And you done got somebody to put a seal on it. You done got your folk to come with you. You got your gang on your side. And you got it sealed, and you think because you got it sealed by somebody you thought had power to give you the right. And I love our president, I love our presidential order, I love the executive office, but I want you to understand tonight, it does not matter if our president, and this is no disrespect, give you an order to try to come and disrupt the order of God. God will overrule and override his executive decision. He has executive decisions in things in the natural, but our president recognized if God didn't give him the power, it does not matter that the executive officers and order of our Constitution give it to her. At the end of the day, he know he got to answer the God. So I want y'all to understand tonight, I don't care the governor. There's no disrespect to our governor. Governor Nathan Deal, there's no disrespect to him. But if God have given a plan, but you got your letter in hand.
Amen.
You got your people with you. You got all of the police force coming with you.
Come on.
Judas tried to do that when he called himself going and telling the chief priests and all of his men that had their swords and their staves in their hand to point out who Jesus was. Even that, when they asked if he was Jesus, he said, it is I. And the very authority of his voice called them to fall backwards to the ground.
Come on.
And they could not take him until he submitted to them. Y'all don't catch it anymore. He said, who shall lay anything to the charge of God's elect? That means the saint. That means those that have really come over. Not those that profess with their mouth. Not just those that confess with their mouth. But those that actually have a confession and profession that actually operate, and you see it in the way that they live. That don't mean that they don't make mistakes, but that simply means that they really have made a conscious decision, because they not only confess with their mouth, but they believe in their heart. They were convinced in the mind that God raised Jesus from the dead, and they allowed him now to come in because he knocked at the door of their heart, and they opened up the door and they let him in. And not only did he just come in, but he sat down. In other words, he began to move in.
Come on. Oh, Lord Jesus. I receive that word. Hallelujah.
Who shall lay anything to the charge of God's elect? It is God that justifies. So let me help y'all. For those of you that didn't catch it in the beginning, when you ask God for forgiveness, it doesn't mean that you ain't got to deal with the issue that may come. And here's where God sometimes works so much in our favor. You already know that you may have to deal with this thing again, and you're preparing yourself to deal with it, and you're sitting now waiting for when it's going to come back, and it never seems to come back. But the more you ponder on it, you make it come back, and you empower it to try to come now and condemn you when God, when he got rid of it, when God, he dispelled it. He sure didn't have power to come back. You didn't come back until you open up the door. He said, listen. He said, listen. He said, I'm he that opened the door that no man can close, and close the door that no man can open. Here's your prophetic word for those of you that are looking for a prophetic word tonight. Let God keep the door closed that you asked him to close in your life. And stop going back and unlocking it because you figured out the passcode to give it access back to you. God changed the passcode and you gave it a new passcode. So you went around the system that God set up to said, who is he that condemneth? It is Christ that died. Yea, rather that is risen again, who is even at the right hand of God, who also maketh intercession for us. So check this out. He ain't dead no more. He's alive. So somebody say, God is not dead. He is alive. I can feel him in my soul. I can feel him in my hand. I can feel him all over me. He ain't bothering me. He all right. Let whatever God from the turn loose in him, don't hinder it. Let it go. God will work some things off. Don't stop it. Let God move. Now, even if the enemy tried to aggravate, I'm going to tell you tonight, if you don't recognize the presence of God, God will stop it.
Yes, he will. Come on.
Ask me about it. I had somebody tell me that they were going to kill me while I was in the pulpit, and I didn't even know they were coming. And God twisted to where when they tried, he had his angels to stop them. And then the church asked me, did you realize so-and-so came to kill you? And they was on their way up, but somehow God allowed me to intercept them, and I don't even know how I got to where they were. Did you know you were supposed to die today? No, but bless God, he died and rose, and he promised that he would never leave me nor forsake me.
Come on. So true. Come on. He spoke.
Who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall tribulation? You made some decisions, and now you think the decision you made, you're thinking about what you have decided that you felt that you shouldn't have made it so hastily, but you made the decision that you made, and now you want to go back on it. Jesus said, let your yea be yea and your nay be nay. And you're trying to figure out why it seems like everybody else seems to be moving forward, and it don't seem like it's bothering him. You don't know that it's not bothering him. It just seems like it's not bothering him because you're focused on the fact that you're upset at what you decided to do, and you realize that when you made the decision and God sealed the decision that you made out of your mouth, you're upset because you can't figure out how to get it to be reverted, and when you try to revert it, you're aggravating yourself, and tribulation that normally will come you to add. Somebody need to hear that tonight.
Come on, yes. Come on.
Or distress. Sometimes we put ourselves in distressful situations instead of allowing God to alleviate distress. So we feel distress. We feel despondent. That's what happened while you were come out the OR and you're in the recovery room. You put distress. You put some more aggravation. You put tension on the place that is supposed to be healing. It's going to hurt because there was something that had been interrupted in your life. And the nerve to say, I can't talk to them across the way like I normally did. I got to go all the way around the world to the other side, and now it creates a block, and there's pain that's there. Or persecution, or famine. Some of y'all think that y'all ain't got enough food in the natural, but you don't realize the famine that you're facing is not natural, but it's spiritual. Because you have not allowed God to do what needs to be done. He said, "Of nakedness." See, some of y'all don't want to be naked. Some of y'all don't want to be exposed. And I'm not talking about taking your clothes off. See, some of y'all don't want to expose what it is that God has really brought you from, that really delivered you out of, what you really think in your head, how you really feeling in your heart, how your emotions really are. And you want to let your emotions ride more than the spirit. There ain't nothing wrong with expressing what you emotionally feel, but are you allowing the Spirit of God to control your emotions? Because your emotions can now put you on a roller coaster, baby, brother, so bad that you act out of God's will and disrupt that God really trying to take you, and you miss out on the blessing.
Come on. Don't want to miss it.
A pearl or sword.
Don't miss it.
As it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. Nay, in all things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. For I am persuaded, I'm fully convinced, that neither death nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come. Paul said, let me help you Christian folk. Let me help you Jews. Let me help you that God have delivered from sin. Let me help you understand something. Not only did God deliver you from it, but he made sure that it could no longer have control. See, the first part of salvation is accepting Christ. When you accept Christ, here's the first part of it. You're saved from the penalty of sin. And here's what happened. You're saved from the power of sin because you're being saved. And then the final part of salvation is complete salvation. Sin is completely taken out of the world. He said, no height, no death. See, all of us that want to be so high and sit in all of these prestigious positions, sit in all of these prestigious offices, and don't fulfill the office or bring back the honor to the office that once was there, that should have been there, because we want to follow what everybody else is doing. And here, we done got heighted, we done got lifted up, we done got voted, we done got packed up. We think it's all us. We think we're that and a bag of chips.
Come on. That's how they say it. Come on.
He said, nor death. It don't matter how low we go. Death means the deepness, how deep it is. I don't care how deep you get, and you think you so deep in the Word of God, you think you so deep in the theological thoughts of God, and you so deep in the divine nature of God. He said that don't mean nothing. And even if you get down to the bottom that nobody want to be bothered or want to consider you to do anything, he said not even that can separate you. He said, now check this out. You can go worship when you want to worship. You can put brother pastor, sister pastor, you can put apostle whatsoever, or so and so, wherever you want to put them. He said, nor any other creature. He said, let me help you understand something. Just because we may not be on the same level that we were on when we started, because you couldn't go where I'm going and you weren't trying to get there. And all that I did to get you to the place that I was in Christ, you really didn't want that, because it didn't fit your agenda, it didn't fit your program, it didn't fit your motive, it didn't fit what you wanted, it didn't go over how you wanted it to be, because all you was able to see was me, and all that was going on, you couldn't see beside that, you couldn't see beyond that, because what you really wanted was me to put this on. You wanted that to go on this way, but you didn't want God to be really involved in it all, because if you really did, you would have encompassed God. You would have got what you wanted. He said, nor any creature shall be able to separate us. Now, I hear you, Holy Ghost. See, Satan just got mad at somebody, and he just done released some of his demonic angels, and they got some folk that's going to try to come at you. They got some folk that's going to try to attack you. They're going to try to naturally kill you. They're going to try to spiritually kill you. They're going to try to emotionally kill you. They're coming with their assassinating things so that they can assassinate everything about you. They're going to try to destroy the very work that God has sent you out to do, because I feel somebody on my left side tonight. I feel you in my spirit tonight. You are upset mad because the program ain't going like you want. God decided, because you didn't appreciate what he gave, and you took for granted what it was, and you really wanted to operate in the natural. God said, I got to move it before it destroys itself, for I allow you to destroy it, and it ain't going to be worth nothing to me nor nobody else. I need the Holy Ghost. I'm just, y'all didn't catch me. We're still talking about God's life. So tonight, he said, shall be able to separate us from the love of God, which is in Christ Jesus, our Lord.
Yes. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord.
The grass withereth, the flower fadeth, but the word of our God shall stand forever. Pastor Morgan, please open us up with a prayer. And then we're going to go to the next place that God is telling me to go.
Thank you, Jesus.
Father God, we thank you for your word tonight. We thank you for allowing us another opportunity to come before your presence, Lord.
Yes, Lord.
And Lord, we come with thanksgiving in our heart.
Yes,
We
Lord.
come with praise in our heart.
Yes, Lord.
Father God, help us to receive your word.
Yes, Lord.
And let it fall on good grounds,
Yes,
Lord.
good.
That wherever we need it, God,
Yes,
it will
Lord.
help us to get it right.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, Father God, I thank you tonight.
Thank
As you continue to bless your manservant.
Yes,
Continue
Lord.
to use him, God.
Use him.
Oh, have your way, God. Get the word, God.
Yes,
And we're
Lord.
going to say, thank you, Lord.
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 Thank you,
Lord,
Lord.
you're so worthy of all the honor, glory, and praise.
Yes, Lord.
We just can't praise you enough, God.
Yes, Lord.
And Lord, just have your way tonight.
Yes, Lord.
In Jesus' name, I
In
pray.
Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen, amen.
Thank you, Lord.
There is a name I love to hear. I love to sing his word. It sounds like music to my ears. The sweetest name on earth. Singing, oh, how I love Jesus. Jesus. Anybody tonight? Oh, how I love Jesus. Oh, how I love Jesus. Because he first loved me. Come on, y'all. Singing, oh, how I love Jesus. Oh, how I love Jesus. Oh, how I love Jesus. Because he first, come on, because he first, come on, y'all. Because he first, one more time. Because he first loved me. Come on, somebody give God a hand.
Thank you, God.
As we finish this experience tonight, I'm hoping y'all caught it early because we're going to get ready to go home now. Acts chapter 9. And here's where, if you didn't catch the fact, when God had me to say again, and here's the third time he's saying that some of y'all got your letters in your hand. You got your orders from your king, whomever that may be. You got it sealed with the presidential seal, with the seal of the king, with the seal of the governor, with the seal and the signature that have signed and said, I give you the authority. You're sent down to some churches, and you are going to some churches. You are now going back in the lives of folk that God removed you from, or they decided they were no longer going to carry on in that manner. You got your letter with all of the words that document to say that I have the right to say this, I have the right to do this, I got the right to shut you down. Let me tell you why. Shouldn't nobody be going to Brown Baptist, going to Full whatsoever, going to so-and-so is apostolic. He said, I got it. I got my letter that says in my hand that this is why. You're going to see why in the text in a moment, because I want you to hold your letter up. So, brothers, sisters, if you got your letter, I want you to hold it. This is how bold I am in the Lord tonight, because I do believe that God is powerful enough and that he's still all sufficient enough that if you got the wrong intent with what the letter you got in your hand, God will let you go with your letter on your own personal assignment, with your own personal agenda, into the town of the house where you think you want to go to this rock. But before you get that, baby, let me read verse 15. You'll find these words. But the Lord said unto him, Go thy way, for he is chosen, he is a chosen vessel unto me to bear my name before the Gentiles and kings and the children of Israel. For I will show him how great things he must suffer for my sake. Now I want you to understand, this is God talking to Ananias, but he was talking about Saul that was on his way, because he had something that he had. He had an agenda that was set up. He had a purpose that he was going about. And the sad part is that some folk have been studying the word of God. Some folk have been in biblical training. Some folk have had some Bible college institutionalized information that they have gained. Others have been in somebody's seminary, and others just went thinking they had some knowledge because they had a college education. They understood how to decipher what was in the text, and they are trying to go out and destroy the purpose of God. So let me help you understand, this ministry has been through 3 transitions, and every transition that it did through, whether it was because of the decisions I didn't make the right, or decisions I thought were right, or decisions I made on my own, it was God's will and purpose, because at the end of the day, it was God that said, do it, not me. If I would have said it, then 9 years later, it would not still be gold. Come on, somebody. So in the text, we're going to find out some things, because it's dealing with our brothers, dealing with some of us in our natural walk. And here's the sad thing, is that he had some great teaching. He had some great teachers. He was amongst those that were real learned in the word of God. And then he had on his side, because he was a Jew and he was a Greek and he was a Roman, and he had all kind of ties and affiliation going back to being a Hebrew because of his family pedigree. He thought that he had everything that he needed. And when you fight against God, let me help you understand, God will only allow you so long to fight, and you ain't winning nothing because God is allowing you to do what you're doing because it is meant for the purpose of the growing, the grooming, and building of his church. Catch that out. Because you think you win, you think you get away, you think you got to go, you think you're going to destroy, you think you're upset, you think you're going to destroy, you thought you put some pressure, you thought you made them back up, you thought you had them sitting down, they were just in a whirling storm. And they never really had the right to say anything because God was doing it not because they felt condemned for what they did. They recognized their wrong, their fault, their sin. God forgave them, but God told them, be still, be quiet. I got you. Let them talk, let them fight, let them try to hold back, let them try to hinder the talk. All of this is for my purpose and for my will. So in the text, here it deals with Saul giving his story. It deals with Luke giving the account. And when he wrote to great Theophilus, he began to write to this Greek man, and he wrote to the world. He wrote evangelizing what happened and how Jesus now appears unto Saul. So you got your letter. I'm glad. You got it notarized. I'm glad. You got it executive sent to you so that nobody in the natural think that they can overturn the decision that had been passed down. You ain't got your court injunction. You got your court order. I'm glad. Got your bad with you, baby. I'm glad. But I don't care how many you bring to fight. I'm glad. Bring them all to the fight.
Amen.
Because I'm not going to lift one hand to you.
No.
Because the assignment that God got me on sometimes don't want me to open my mouth.
That's right.
You're wondering why I'm not saying them because God said everything that needs to be said. And sometimes you got to learn how to be still. Some you're trying to fight the thing that God has already fought and give you the victory in with your mouth. With your intelligence. With your sanctification, saying, sanctified, Holy Ghost, tongue talking, fire walking, say. Sometimes you need to just sit down and be still and keep your mouth full. The story says that here now, after being there, when they stoned Stephen to death, and they laid their coats, they laid their top garment at the feet of Saul. He was already telling them, yeah, that's the one right there. He the one been doing it. And he been causing all the trouble. And he the one that stirred up these folk down here. And we need to get rid of him because they think if they silence your mouth, they will silence what God don't do. Shut my mouth and God will send 25 million more. Just as strong as my mouth to fulfill his will.
Amen.
Saul thought that because he said now he was big and bad. You know, some of y'all big and bad. You don't know how I know when I was out there in the world. I thought I was big and bad. Well, he good, my brother. Don't go, y'all let God do what he got to do now. Because when I tell you when he finished busting loose in the night, y'all know why I'm not knocking up no more.
Come on.
These don't hear the Holy Ghost. I mean, no heart. So don't nobody misinterpret what's going on. Listen at what happened. You know how you were big and bad. I know I thought I was. I thought I was all of that. Thought because mama let me take some kung fu when I was a little boy because I was no bigger than the toothpick. And everybody was picking on me. She wanted me to be able to defend myself. I thought that I was bad, and I started picking fights, and I started doing some things that I didn't realize that weren't really worthwhile doing, but I wanted to get back at all of them folk that were getting at me. You know, call me, and I got you back. I'm going to go on, and I'm going to fight for you. I got it. I'm going to shoot him on the back, and you know how you run up on that one person because you thought you would whip everybody. You thought you would beat everybody. You thought everybody was afraid of you. You would run up on the wrong joker, and that joker told you every which way. You run with your tail tucked between your legs and you don't want to come out for 3-4 days at a time, 2-3 weeks at a time. You don't want to be seen because you feel bad because you thought you was it.
That's right.
Saul thought he was all of that. But he knew he was embarking upon a town that he didn't have the authority in. He found himself that he needed some backup. You know, radio dispatch. This is Unit 5 dispatch, and we need to We need to have some more units to go on with us here. Here's the address here. We need some backup. We in distress. Officer die. Then there are certain codes that they give when they say officer in distress, just in case the wrong folks listening at the radio signal going over, they'll send a code out saying such and such and thus and so, and you got to know what the code is. Even if you don't remember, there's a sheet that makes sure you can see the number code to know what the code means by number.
That's right.
Look at Saul. Look at some of y'all with y'all letter in your hand. I feel somebody on my left side. I feel you in my left side. You look around the 10th rib. I feel you all in my back. That's all right. But because God gonna get His glory. So this ain't about us. This ain't about John Garrett. This ain't about Earl Garrett. This ain't about Apostle Garrett. This is about Jesus Christ crucified and risen on His way back. So God decided. And I'm not claiming my death like some of us so have friends that done in the ministry. If the Lord take me right now, where do I go? Now I ain't telling you that. I got some more work to do. So I need you to understand, if it was my last time, then God will get all He needs to get out of me. Look at what happened. God saying, and if you need a topic tonight, I'm going to give you a topic tonight. And God hasn't changed. He said, take your letter, go on your personal assignment with your personal mission, but at the end it's going to be my will.
Amen.
Go on your personal assignment, on your personal mission. But at the end is my will and the assignment that I really have for you.
Amen.
Because you know, teacher gave you one assignment and you don't work the assignment, and now he or she, when you get to class the next day, they tell you they changed the assignment. You know, some folk get mad and get upset because you were prepared for this assignment. You studied for that assignment, but you should have been prepared for all of the assignments. So when the assignment was changed, you didn't have to go back and study no more. You already knew what to do.
There you go. Come on.
So, before he was converted, just knew he had some authority. See, check it out, because the boy had studied with Daniel. He had one of the greatest biblical historians in his day. He was very smart, so smart. They gave me when Peter and John were flogged on their feet, told the council, hey listen, we might be the priests that set up here, but I need you to understand, remember Judas and this 400 and how they thought they were about God and God turned them around? He said, we need to be careful messing with these men right here. And I know he's saying that they should not speak in the name of Christ because he do the law, but he got converted along the way. And in his conversion, God gave him enough sense to say, y'all might want to be careful how y'all handle these folk right here. Some of y'all here ought to go see to be careful how you handling folk, because you're not handling them as gods. You're handling them, and notice I didn't say as gods, but as God's own. You're looking at them and only handling them according to the flesh and forgetting about the flesh is only what houses the Spirit of God. And you ain't careful how you handle them. You talk to them any kind of way. You handle them any kind of way. Instead of you getting yourself in order and handle the matter spiritually, you still want to handle it naturally. You know why you aggravated and upset? So here, look at Saul. He thought because he had the greatest teachers. He thought he had the greatest of going on. And he thought because he was there, when he saw all the other ones get beat and get killed and destroyed and put in prison, put in shackles, they were mishandled and mistreated bad. Some of y'all mistreating those that are real in God and those that are not the real servants of God, those that are not the real prophets of God, those that are not the real apostles of God, those that are not the real pastors of God, those that are not the real evangelists of God, those that are not speaking in the tongues that come from God, not interpreting them as God gave utterance, not healing according to how God. God said preparation for increase. You want to increase, you got to be prepared. So you're prepared. There's some things that got to be shifted. There's some things that got to be moved. There's some change that's got to come about. And the side part Saul knew from his teaching. He knew God himself.
Yes, Jesus.
But he only had an outward appearance of what should have been an inward complete perfection. But he only had an outward show to make people think in order. You know, I think the Holy Ghost. You know, some folk, they didn't make the perception that they care about you. They're concerned about what's going on. They really want to follow the plan that God They really want to push the mission and vision and the purpose. They really want to get some sight from God. But they get upset and aggravated because they can't really hear from God. They don't really see from God. They don't receive their 45 days later. Their number and purpose, baby, wasn't right from the beginning. They were really trying to get close enough so that they can get what you had. So God gave it to them and disrupt the plan of God.
Yes. All right.
That's why God don't let you tell all of it. That's why He don't let you don't let Him get too close to all of those vision is, because they're trying to get you to tell it all. They're trying to get you to lay your head in the road. They're trying to cut your hair and get your strength. Because if they can take your strength, they think they have taken you.
That's right. That's
You got your neighbor.
Come on.
Go on your personal assignment. Finish your personal mission. But at the end, it's God's will and God's assignment. You know what I'm saying? And I hope y'all seeing what God taking this thing, because see, you still in recovery. Some of y'all, others of y'all, God had to take back into the spiritual operating room. But because you started moving before He said move, and you started touching the area that had been cut, and you had infection to come in to where He had done the incision.
Oh my God.
I hear you, Holy Ghost.
Jesus, yes, Lord.
Look at Saul here before we can get to what has said concerning Ananias, and he called himself and he got his little letter in his hand, got on his little piece of horse. I don't know what style of horse it was, Christian. I don't know if it was a stallion. I don't know what it was, what name or what family it came from, but he got on his horse, and guess what he did? He had his folk with him. He had his boys with him. He had those that were stand behind him what he was doing. You know how y'all go get y'all click. You know the folk that you know you can go get, that they're going to fight the way you fight, going to say what you say, stand behind what you stand behind until it's time to go in it, and when you fighting by yourself. Did y'all catch that? See, they go with you, and they will claim they're going to fight with you till the fight break out. And when the fight starts breaking out, they'll break out. So look at the text. Look at the text. Saul here, he's going and he's spitting out. I'm gonna tear him up. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. You see, she done done me that wrong, and she called herself being the child of God. Or she down in the church, so she won't keep running to the church, and she don't want to handle this thing between me and her. Or he running to God, and he's trying to put God in everything. I'm gonna fix this, so since that's how it is, I'm gonna get on social media. I'm gonna get on the horn. I'm gonna go out to the church. I'm gonna take me a trip, and I'm gonna sell this matter myself, and all around and pray that God don't kill them while they're trying to do their thing. But they don't realize that if they allow their experience while they travel down the Damascus road to let God do what needs to be done, He can convert them if they want to be converted. See, there's some folk that's convicted, but they ain't converted. They got some folk that the Spirit of God is dealing with, but they ain't been converted. They got some folk that the Word of God have not been given past transformation. They have not been converted to the transformation. In other words, they have not adopted what God has done to make it a part of who they really are, so they can live the way God said live. God about professing it on the outside and dead on the inside.
That's right. Come on. That's right.
Lord Jesus.
So look at the text.
Thank you, Jesus.
As the story goes, he got his people with him. And he going down to Damascus. And here in the little startup church, little no-name preacher, around the known world, ain't really noted around town. Just some family folk know who he is. They didn't know where he came from. They didn't know he had been following the teachings of Peter and James and John, and he didn't know that he had been following the teachings of Levi or Matthew, and he had been around, Thaddeus, and he had been around the other Judas, and he had been listening at what they had been saying, and here now he heard the word of God tell him to begin, and he was in his house, and they started off with a prayer meeting, they started off with a Bible class, and they were honoring and worshiping God, and they were breaking bread daily as they knew they were supposed to do, because the apostles had established, the apostles had set it all. The apostles showed them how to set up, and they were carrying on the work and the will of God. Yes. Look at the preacher, he had a relationship with God. He didn't just know God. He didn't just know God. And he didn't try to make everybody think that he knew God so well. When the same folk were around, he was trying to push his weight. Look at the text. Check it out. Do the research.
Come on.
And here, God, with Saul and his folk, knew him. Sun was shining bright. So they don't shine as bright as they used to shine over 40, 50 years ago when it's at high noon, when it's positioned at the direction of the sky. It don't shine as bright. To us, it look bright. But it ain't as bright as the world because we are darkened by the things that we do. So darkness that we become have been overwhelmed by the darkness, but light cannot be comprehended by darkness. Darkness is comprehended by light. Y'all gonna catch that? Look at Saul. Jesus said, take your letter. You got it. You got your backup. You got your boys with you, got your girls, you know that could your ride or die folk. Yeah, y'all know we still got some folk we call ride or die. You know, we go back to our hometown. Some places we go because we know we the big stuff there, but other places we go, we walk in there in a humble manner. The places that we know we all right. I'm gonna help you understand. I know every now and then when I go back down to Louisiana, I go back to my home. I know some spots where I know they know I'm drawn there. And when I come in town, you know how you all right. Come on. And y'all ain't never been like that?
Yes.
Then I gotta remember that I ain't all that, because if I stick my chest out like all that, God might make me look like a fool. So I have to humble myself. If now and then when my family folk try to say you ain't that and you this and you still this and you doing this and you doing that, and folks say he ain't worth nothing, I say you might want to check the record, and I gotta catch myself. So you don't realize who I was before Jesus made me what I'm supposed to be. I was fighting it then, but while I was fighting it then, you might want to go ask somebody. You might want to go ask your mama them. You tell them that it is. Well, you didn't put your name on it. Your name, now, baby, there's some attachments that got this name with it, and until it covered his name, it got me in some trouble. But I want you to understand, go ask somebody. You might want to check the record. There was some things I was tied in, and I might not be all the way in it, but you aggravated me the wrong way. I'm picking up my telephone. Aggravated me if you will. I'm picking up my phone, and I'm gonna make some calls, and I'm gonna say, look at here. Hey, Rob, how you doing? You know what it is. How you want it done. You know I ain't got no business being attached to it. So handle your business. That's what used to happen. Come on, y'all. And I ain't talking big.
Come on.
I had my letter at one time, and my letter said, don't touch my hand, but you better make sure what's supposed to be in my hand get to my hand. Because it's mine. I don't care how big you are, I promise you, I'll bring you to your knees. And I adopted that from my mama. My mama told me, boy, I don't care how tall you get, how big you get, I'm always going to be mama. And I got the stuff to bring you to your knees. So I adopted what mama said. And I said, I got the mojo that's going to bring you to your knees. Look at Saul. He thought he was all of that. But he had to give him some backup. Y'all know them folk that they're confident. They arrogant when they by themselves, but they don't ever approach you by themselves. They're more afraid of you than you are of them. But as long as they got you thinking that you are scared of them, they're going to always come at you. Look at the devil. I hear the Holy Ghost. Look at how he's still making some of y'all whimper. And don't think the boy I'm trying to come and make me whimper, but God got to remind me, John, you asked me to do some things. Now let me work. What you need afraid of? You already done spoke it. Then what you need to do is hold on to it. What does that have to do with God's assignment? Because you're going with your personal mission, your personal assignment, your personal purpose that you got behind it, and you got your letter signed, sealed, you going with your flow. Look at the preacher. God here now, Saul and got on the outskirts of Damascus. And some of y'all just got in town. Some of y'all getting ready to head back to your town. Some of y'all find that they still knocking you upside the head, and you haven't taken the time to stand up to stop the knocks, because you can stop the knocks, but you allow them to knock because of where you think you were and where you think you at now, and because you don't really realize who you really are, and you really have not decided your word, that's why you're not living in your word, and that's why they still can knock you upside your head.
Come on now.
That was for somebody, I don't know.
Speak, Holy Ghost, speak.
And here, Saul and his folk, they outside of Damascus, about 3 miles I believe it was. And while they outside the outskirts of Damascus, The sun shining at bright noon, high noon, sun way up in the air. And here the sun shining in the air bright. And he all about his business. He ain't even thinking about God. He holding that God in the back of his mind. Don't kill him. And if he died, he want to die in battle. He want to die in the struggle. Or something this little church that's coming up. He just found out word. He didn't go to the big church, but he wanted to stop the little church. He didn't go to where the church was back in order. He was going where the church was getting back in order. And he didn't need to disrupt the order while they were getting back in order. He was shocked the order. We most through now.
Come on.
And look at Saul. Got all that in his hand, and he big bad and bold. He going down to Damascus, and here the sun bright, and they enjoying. They talking their talk. You know how you riding down the highway. You got your music playing. You got it bumping the way you wanted to bump it. You got the right one in the second that you were playing. Whether you got an 8-track deck or whether you got a EMF radio.
Yes.
I went back over y'all, didn't it? Now you got your CD and MP3 players, and you got all of these MP4s, you got your iPods and all this other stuff broken now. You got your selection where you don't got to wait to take the track out. You can skip to the next track.
Yes.
Look at Saul. Sun shining bright.
Yes.
Brighter than you can imagine. And here now, Jesus outshined that light.
Well, come on now, say it ain't so.
He stood up because he was light. And the light that was light had to dim itself down. Because the light had showed up and outshined the light. The sun went out for a moment, while the S-O-N started shining. And while it was shining, he said, Saul, why are you persecuting me, boy? You don't know it's hard to kick against the pricks. Here's the sad part. You got your mission. You got your purpose. You got your letter. You got your agenda. You going about to do your thing. And the sad part is you got the nerve to say, who art thou, Lord? God is speaking to you the whole journey and you ignore him. So now he got to knock you down. He got to bring you down. Your britches done got too big. You smelling yourself too much. And the Lord got to show you ain't all that.
That's right.
Knock you down. And here's the thing. He didn't change his course. He didn't make him leave from where he was going. He said, keep on proceeding forward. He didn't say go to the left. He didn't say go to the right. He didn't say back up and go around. He said, keep it back up and go forward. He said, go about your journey. He said, because even though you're going down the street called Straight to a little church that's on the street called Straight, where the little preacher by the name of Ananias is there, and you got your letter in your hand, and you thought it was going to happen, and the men around him, all they can tell was that there was thunderings going on. They heard a voice, but they couldn't make out the word because they were on the ground for fear, and that they were dead. But Saul said, you know what, we got to get up. I realize you say, all right, get up, go on in there. He was blinded. Here's another point I need to make for you. You go to Bible class week after week, some of y'all to whatever churches you go to, whether you come to this church or whether you show up or not, whether you watch it on the view, you stream live or not, God been trying to take the scales off your eyes, and every time he clear your eyes so that you can see, you blind yourself by what you feel, how you feel, your emotions override the Spirit of God, and God's trying to open your eyes. Here it is. Preacher scared. Doing what God said. Lord, you know I done said some things at one time and it seemed like it's coming back to haunt me. I guess I got to go on and deal with this thing. Well, you know I had been with so-and-so and no longer I'm with them. I heard what you said and I tried to tell them what you said and they not quite understanding it because they said I remained on what I said. And you know, Lord, they coming down here to your church and I got to get up and preach your word. I got to stand up and teach a Bible class tonight. Lord, you know what's going on. God said, look at you, hold up. That was their first assignment.
That's right.
That was theirs, not mine. And all they did was follow the course that I needed them to follow. I allowed them to get their letter. I allowed them to get in their car. I allowed them to drive 700 miles to wherever they are. I allowed them to come home the way that they go. But see, what happened along the way, I converted them. See, I already been convicting them conviction so that it will cause a conversion, but I converted them now.
Come on.
So you ain't got to worry about what they were coming to do. I don't need you to open your mouth on what it is that they were coming to do. I don't need you to speak around what it was you used to do with them. Come on, y'all, talk to me. See, some of y'all keep opening your mouth around the thing that you used to do with some things and with some folks and around some folks, and that's why some folks keeping you entangled and entrapped and causing you not to fulfill what God said, and you can't say the truth. You can't even live the truth. You hear one name around, but when they come around, you tuck your tail right a little dog and hold your head back.
Come on.
And they don't understand what God has done. I said, B.F. Smith said, and I'm getting ready to open the doors when I say this, because you got your letter, keep on going.
Come on.
You got your purpose, keep on going.
Thank you, Jesus.
You got your motive, keep on going.
Yes, Lord.
You got your own set agenda, your own set assignment, keep on going. Because at the end of it, you don't realize that it was God's will from the start. When you purpose in your heart and thought you were coming to do me some wrong, thought you were going to do us some wrong, God allowed you to get on the course, because if you would have done it without Him prompting and without Him allowing you to keep it on mind, you would have never got to the place to fulfill His will.
Amen. Come on, Lord.
And now get on the assignment that He called you to do.
Yes, Lord.
From the day He put you in your mother's womb.
Thank you, Jesus.
Look at God.
Thank you, Lord.
Look at Jesus. The preacher was whimpering and he was afraid. He said, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I've already fixed it.
Yes, Lord.
I don't know who that's for tonight, but Jesus said, I've already fixed it.
Thank you, Jesus.
He said, now that I fixed it, I need you to walk in the fix.
Yes.
You know how the drug addict get high the first time, and they got to go get a fix to try to get high again. But they're chasing the high that they had the first time, and they never get back to the high that they had, because they're always getting a fix that get them halfway there but never get them there. That's like the person that really received Jesus and they walked away from the Lord, and they only want to touch, they just want to taste it, they just want to feel it for a moment, but they don't want to experience it the rest of their life. Because if they really wanted to experience when worship went forward, they could stay in worship longer than they did. They just got a piece of it and left out. They were ordered and came out.
Yes.
I hope y'all caught that.
Thank you, Jesus.
He said, listen,
Yes, Lord.
what was a messed up vessel, and that even go to those that have been saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled. You change your mission and you change your assignment from God's assignment to yours. And God is saying that never was the way I assigned it unto you from the beginning. And you're upset because of what you're going through in the middle. But that was a part of the preparation for me to get you to the place of increasing you where I needed you to be. I had to allow you to experience that, because that experience now will help you minister to somebody else. Somebody on my side, and ain't a bad one this time. It seems like somebody just got released.
Yes. Thank you, Jesus.
I need to go through. It wasn't wasted, baby. It wasn't wasted, brother. I allowed you to stay there. My perfect will will never let you get in it, but my permissive will, because of the assignment that is so great on your life, that again I needed you to get involved. I allowed you to get involved. I allowed your flesh to enjoy, so that I can deliver you by the flesh, from the flesh, so you can deal with other folk according to the flesh.
Thank you, Lord.
There may be somebody here tonight
Thank you, Jesus.
that you're ready now to allow God, because you had your letter, you got knocked off your horse. Jesus said, keep going forward. Go on down the street, call straight. That little preacher named John Boy there, little John Garrett. He ain't all that, and he ain't much of nothing. They got a few little preachers there that if you miss John, they got little preachers there that you can talk to. And if you ain't ashamed to allow me to operate through my woman servant, they got several there that can help you get where you need to get. And they will lay hands on you, because I fitted him just in case he wasn't there to lay hands and cause the scales to fall off your eyes. Because what I did, because he may not be there all the time, but what I did, I took a portion of his anointing, I took a portion of his gifting, and I placed it among the gifts that they got, so that they can operate as y'all gotta catch that.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah, Lord.
And they will follow my will.
Thank you, Father.
So he said, look, you want to know why I suffer all the things I suffer? I used to be a persecutor. I used to fight the church.
Yes, Lord.
And I can relate to Saul, that God converted to Paul, because he told me there were some things that I was going to have to suffer.
Yes, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
Some of it could have been averted, And because I did not avert it, God allowed me, kept me while I was in it, brought me from it, delivered me out of it, gave me the strength to go back where it was done, and now fulfill the assignment that should have been done from the beginning. But in the process, some folk get upset because they feel that you've done something. Well, technically something was done, but neither one followed the will of God. And when you follow the will of your flesh, you now got to suffer what was there. But if you let God heal you, you won't have to suffer long.
Yes, Lord.
So let me be somebody here tonight.
Thank you, Jesus.
You ready to draw yourself nearer? You ready to draw closer?
Thank you, Jesus.
You want to get to where God wants you to be.
Thank you, Lord.
You saw God take your little piece of paper and cause it to be torn up, and what you thought your purpose and your will was to fulfill, to satisfy the way you were feeling at the moment, so that you can feel justified and you can feel complete, and at least feel that you got some redemption out of this, and you feel that you recovered something out of it. You don't realize if you allow yourself to go through with the purpose that you got set in your mind to do, all you doing is setting yourself further back than going forward with what God said, because you're steady holding on to the thing that you thought, the thing that you wanted. And when God was trying to make it what he wanted it to be, you didn't want it to be that way. You kept going on your own way, and you didn't appreciate what God gave you, so he took what he gave you from you to give it to somebody else. Look at the word of God. I hear your Holy Ghost, and we're trying to extend the invitation, because see, what happened is you hid the gift that God gave you because you was afraid of the one that gave you the gift, and you knew that he sowed in places that you had never been, but he reaped in places that he never sowed. So you was afraid of the gift God gave you and tried to operate off of somebody else's gift. Working somebody else's anointing. So God said, "Since that's the way you want it, and I tell you what, brother, I tell you what, sister, I tell you what, whatever your covenant is, whatever your pedigree is," he said, "I'm going to take it from the one that hid it, and I'm going to give it to the one that actually exploited it." You had one gift, and the reason why you matured faster than the rest of them in the church is because you made sure you took what God gave you, and you went out and gave in exchange that God said given in exchange, and because you invested it in the right areas, and you invested in yourself because of the vested time that you did to research from the thing that he gave you. Now from that vested time of getting to know what he gave you, you invested some time to get to know it and learn it. Then you invested that time to make sure that it will make a return on your investment.
Yes, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
So you here tonight.
Thank you, Lord.
God is saying, I'm trying to take some of y'all to the recovery room.
Thank you, Jesus.
I wish I had a rolling cart
Thank you,
to
Lord.
symbolize the aid,
Thank you, Jesus.
the porter
Yes, Lord.
taking you now, and the nurses on side, and they got the bags on top. They messing with all of the equipment on the side and making sure that the pump machine is pumping like it's supposed to pump, making sure you got the right type of fluids, the right type of antibiotics going into your system, and they making sure they talk to you a little bit along the way, because before they brought you out the OR, they had to bring you back to the reality state where at least they knew you were confident enough to talk. You may not remember talking to the anesthesiologist. You may not remember talking to the nurse. You may not remember talking to the doctor. They got you confident enough to where you was all right. You were still alive, and you didn't die. And here now, God got them running you back to the recovery room.
Yeah, come on. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.
Here, there are others that are bringing you back to the ward and back to your room, because only those that immediate your family can go back: the wife, the husband, the sister, the brother, mama, daddy. If you're not married, mama can go back, daddy can go back. If daddy's still alive, mama can go back if mama's still alive. And if mama not able to be there, but your brother and your sister was there, they allow you to go back. Or that one family member that you given permission to go back and just circle you and talk to you, just look at your face and go back to everybody else and we bring you reports. And we tell you what's going on. Be careful in that coming to recovery room and see what you look like, because they're not bringing back the right from the past. They're talking about you now. That one was hot on the press. In the recovery room, when they come to visit you, they ain't going back with the right from you. They ain't going back with good news. They're saying you're going to die. That's right. They got put on the wall. And they said, "Well, I thought you said John." You said John was about to die. Don't you say God said he wasn't doing no good? Well, see what it was, I must have misinterpreted what they said, but I was looking at how he was, and maybe the doctor was only saying that because he wanted us to feel all right. He wanted us to have some hope. But John looked like he was dying, and me, John wasn't dying.
My God.
Did you kill him? Be careful.
Come on.
Them folk, they will come in your recovery room.
Yes.
Now, for you folk that don't want nobody to come see you while you going through recovery, and after they put you on the wall and you in your room, And you done made a list of who you don't want to come see you. The very one that you don't want to come see you, the very one God needed to see you. That's what you needed to get out and go forward. But you done stayed there for 3 months and you should stay there for 3 days.
That's right. Yes, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
So tonight, if you're here, if you're watching, God said, go on your personal mission.
Yes, Lord.
Go with your personal agenda.
Yes, Lord.
Go on your personal assignment.
Yes, Lord.
Because when you get to Damascus, y'all know where y'all Damascus at.
Come on.
Some of y'all done had a Damascus experience.
Yes.
And on the road to Damascus, he had to change your name.
Yes.
See, your name might have been John, your name might have been Kendra, your name might have been Joyce, your name might have been Tawana, your name might have been Janet, your name might have been Byron, your name might have been Mike, your name might have been Sue, but that's what it was when Mama gave it to you. And some of the names that these children got nowadays, you don't even know what the meaning of them is. And you find out what the meaning of the name is, you find out it got the wrong attachments to it. So God got allowed you to have a Damascus experience. So you keep the same name, then he changed the name. He got to change the meaning of the name. My name's still John. There's God in me, friend and lover of God. So all he had to do was make sure that that's what I was. Because I tried to be a friend and a lover to everyone.
Get it right. Get it right. Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, Lord.
Jesus, you get me in trouble all this week since Sunday.
That's all right. That's
But I ain't mad because he got my back.
Yes, yes, he does.
So if you're here tonight,
Yes, Lord.
if you're watching tonight, God said keep on going because it's God's will. And he gonna give you his assignment.
Yes,
And
yes.
see, what you don't realize, Satan can't do no more than God allowed him to do. That's why he said in the book of Job, have you considered my servant?
Yes.
Put yourself there.
My soul is full tonight.
Thank you, Jesus.
And now that you would put yourself in the place of Job, think about everything that God have allowed to transpire in your life and everything that you thought just was only natural. They only handled it according to the flesh. They did it by the flesh. All of it was still the will of God because God knew what his purpose was in you. That's why you had Jeremiah to say, I know my thoughts. I know my thoughts towards you. I know what you're expected in. He said, I meant to bless you before you even came here. And the reason why your daddy didn't stay after him and your mama came together, because all he was the one to come and plant the seed, and after the seed was planted, I was going to do the rest of the work. You're wondering why your mama only gave birth, but your mama was no longer in your life. You only needed her to be the ground that the seed was planted in, so that the seed can grow and come out of the ground. But he had a mama set for you. He had a mama that would be a mother, and a father that would be a father. Come on, somebody. It was my will that it happened that way.
Yes, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
And if you allow God's will to have his way, you won't be mad because mama wasn't there, daddy wasn't there. Well, I got molested along the way. I got hurt. I got raped. Some of y'all let some people spiritually rape you. You ain't mad at them. You let some folks spiritually molest you. And you ain't mad at them. You still giving them props and praise. It bothers you when you call their name up. You so shut on it.
Oh, Lord. I felt that. Come on. I felt that.
When you gonna let go? I'm trying to leave it alone, y'all. I'm trying to let go. I'm trying to let go because God said that it's his will and his assignment. Do you realize that when you got ready to go do the wrong you were doing, you were still doing the assignment of God, and if you allowed the assignment of God to really come forth out of you, you would have brought forth some salvation. But God used that to bring salvation in you and bring salvation to somebody else, so he allowed you to go on your course. You cannot and will not ever get and do anything unless God have already pre-signed the prerequisite for it to happen, and the requisition sheet go out, and the trunk is bringing all the material that needs to be brought because of what was requested, and while it's coming, God knows what needs to take place. You want to know why your prayers haven't been answered? It ain't because you are lacking faith and you ain't trusting in God. You getting in God's way. God telling you get out the way. And while you're trying to stay in God's way, you're allowing the enemy, you're allowing Satan, you're allowing your lips to keep your mouth shut and praising. What you're doing is you're moaning and groaning. What you're doing is speaking and mumbling about all that can happen, how it happened, what it did, when it did, did it, how bad they did it. Instead of saying, Lord, I thank you that while it was going on, you kept my mind, you kept my body. They thought they had to start it, and they said I wasn't going to never have a baby. They said I would never be able to make a baby. But you fixed it that my flesh is going forward.
Yes, thank you, Jesus.
What does that have to do with anything?
Thank you, Lord.
They said that I wouldn't be able to support the house of God, that God church would not go forth. And some of y'all have allowed yourself to spiritually abort what God had naturally got rid of.
Yes. Come on.
So if you're here tonight,
Yes, Lord.
that was for somebody tonight.
Thank you.
So whatever assignment you're on, I want you to understand tonight, you can't do no more than God allowed you to do.
Yes, Lord.
And just because the purpose in your heart is to do it the wrong way, God will let you go and think you're going to fulfill it.
Amen.
My job is that when you come with it, your job is that when they come with it, you're supposed to stay in the vein of God. As bad as you want to retaliate when they come, as bad as you want to fight when they're trying to fight with you, as bad as you want to speak back against them as they're speaking against you, sometimes the best thing you need to do is be quiet, hush your mouth, stay silent. Jesus wanted to rival against those that came against him and tried to make it seem like he was not the Son of God, that he was not God in the flesh, but he didn't say a mumbling word, and because he didn't, it convicted a lot of them, it drove a lot of them, but it drove many of them.
Amen.
So it's ours to offer tonight. It's yours to accept or reject
Yes, Lord.
God's assignment.
Yes, Lord.
And in God's assignment, there's a lot of work that go there. You know, in mathematics, you got to show your work. You might know the answer, but the teacher want to know how you got to the answer you got. They want to know if you know the process. They want to know if you know all the steps to it. They want to know you know how to really work the equation. Must be the truth. Must be the truth. He want to know if you know how to do all the work. So God said, on this assignment, you're going to have some trials and woes. On this assignment, you're going to lie sometime. On this assignment, you're going to fall sometime. On this assignment, you're going to get hooked up with the people that you thought that I brought. Well, I brought them there, but you didn't realize why I brought them. You didn't understand what the purpose of them coming in your life. And you're going to get connected with them. You're going to even date them. You're going to even marry them. You're going to even lay on with them. But you didn't understand that wasn't the purpose that I gave in the beginning. And you didn't take time to catch the assignment. You allowed your emotions to override it. And while I was guiding you in your emotional state, you still didn't allow me to break you out of it. And now you're mad. Now you're upset. Why? God still was in it because it was part of the assignment. What you did was deviated from the original part of the assignment and went on your way. So God said, since you won't take that course, I'm going to make this a part of the assignment now. And while I'm making it a part of the assignment, I'm going to groom you for the rest of the assignment. So the next time I bring this along your way, you ain't going to go eat the cake when I told you look at the cake. When I told you to give the cake away, you didn't give it to the wrong person. You gave it to the person I said give it to. Just because they made you mad doing service, I still said give them the cake. But you mad and say, see, God wanted me to bless you, but you messed your own self up in your blessing. Now you messed yourself up because you didn't give the blessing to when God said to give it to you. And that's why you're suffering as long as you are, and doors seem to be closed. Y'all hot off the press. That was nowhere near my mind.
Yes, Lord.
I'm going to tell y'all, that was nowhere near my mind. God told you to bless Bob. Bob stepped on your foot. Bob rubbed you the wrong way. And your name's Sally. And because Sally said, I was going to do it, but since you've done this to me, I'm going to give it to John. John get it in the cake go bad before he get it home. Because the cake wasn't meant for John. Or John get the cake home, cut the cake, eat the cake, get sick, buy the cake, and sue you because of the cake. And you was really supposed to get a cake to Bob. It didn't matter that Bob done you wrong. Look at the fact how much wrong we do God. Look at the fact you sin against God. Look at the fact what your mind has right now. Look at the fact of what you're thinking about right now. And what God should give you that you deserve, He don't. But the blessing He promised you, He still give you the blessing anyway. In spite of the fact you don't even deserve the blessing.
That's right. Yes.
Y'all that got children.
That's right.
Y'all that got godchildren. Y'all done blessed them even when they didn't deserve to be blessed. You knew you should have held the blessing back, but you gave it to them anyway. Where do you think you get the motive to do that from? From God our Father.
Come on.
Jesus then died on your behalf. Got up on your behalf. He is preparing a house for you on your behalf. But you ain't got sense enough to appreciate the house that you live in.
Come on. Amen. Come on, man. Thank you, Jesus.
So God bless you tonight.
Thank you, Lord.
God keep you tonight. I pray that you guys have gotten something from the Spirit of the Lord.
Yes, Lord.
I hear you, Holy Ghost. I got to come down.
Thank you, Jesus.
So y'all give me a moment. I know we went a little longer than we normally would go tonight, but I had to get this thing out about the assignment. And I had to let him get it out how he wanted to get it out. So if you notice, I didn't fight him tonight. So it didn't take us long to get what we needed to get because I said, just do your thing, Jesus.
Amen. Yes, Lord. That's right.
So I'm hoping tonight. I heard a lot of saying that I got fed. My soul is full. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. I need to see the results of that in the way you live.
Amen.
How you handle your matters.
Amen.
I ain't up here to look good, sound good, think I can preach so well, because I can't preach a lick unless the Holy Ghost show up. I don't care how much I think I may know and how much I do know for what God gave me. Until God put it in the rightful place, ain't nothing I can do.
Amen.
So tonight, show me that it's working.
Yes, Lord.
When I was in the world, and one of our famed rappers from New Orleans, little boy called Mystical, that got 2 college degrees, and he raps so fast, y'all say sometimes I talk so fast y'all can't understand what I'm saying. Well, if you ever hear Mystical rap so fast that you might want to slow the record down if you can slow it down to hear what the boy is saying. But he had a song that I found befitting early part of my ministry, and I fitted it to what the Word of God had to say. He says, shake it fast. Watch yourself. Shake it fast. Show me what you're working with. Some of us are shaking so fast we ain't working with nothing, and we can't even show what we're working with.
That's right.
If you really got a relationship with God, see, there are people that got a relationship. But there are people that have a relationship, which means you really have knowledge and you know how to apply the knowledge. And when you apply the knowledge, the thing that you would do, you wouldn't do. And the thing you wouldn't do, you ain't trying to do at all.
Amen.
So tonight, I want you to show me the application of what you've gotten out of these 4 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and tonight. And how you going to show it to me? Your actions going to prove it to me.
Amen.
Because I ain't got to say nothing to you. You can write all the stuff you want to write. And by all means, tell people what God did. But what's going to really prove the pen to the paper is the life that had the pen in its hand.
Right. Yes.
So God bless you. God keep you tonight. We're getting ready to go home again. Benediction won't be given until Friday night.
2 more minutes.
And